I got that animal ambition. I got that animal ambition. I got that. What's up, y'all? Smoak here. What's good? In this video, I'm gonna be watching Booker T breaks down his supermarket fight with Stone Cold Steve Austin. This is from Maven Hoffman YouTube channel. Maven, former WWE superstar. He was there for like about 3 to 4 years, something like that. He won the first ever Tough Enough. He was a former teacher before. He was a teacher, I think a history teacher or something, middle school teacher, I think, before he became a WWE superstar. After a WWE superstar, I don't know what. I don't know if he continued teaching or was doing something else. But right now, he is a YouTuber, a great wrestling YouTuber at that. What makes him so great is that he was actually involved in the business. He wasn't a superstar by any means, but he was a great mid-carder. He's more famously known as the guy who, or his most memorable moment is when he drop kicked the Undertaker out of the ring, the Royal Rumble. Then proceed to get beat up like no other in that same match, getting eliminated. I'm not sure who eliminated him, but Undertaker beating him up all over the arena. Boom, face match into the popcorn make. It was crazy. It was hilarious. Yeah, he been doing his thing. He got a silver plaque from YouTube, so that's cool. Anytime now, probably like in the next year or so, he's gonna get his gold YouTube. He's sitting at 324,000 subscribers. He's been a YouTuber for like 9 months or something, so yeah, he's blowing up real quick. If there's anybody that deserves it, this guy right here. The way how he break down stuff. He started to do reaction vid here and there too. Especially, talking from experience, it makes it even better than a regular guy like me or somebody way more popular to be talking about it, who's never been involved in a business whatsoever. So, like Shaq says, he got G12 classification when he talks about the game of basketball. Same thing here with Maven. He got G14 or whatever it's called classification because he was involved in that square circle. So that's cool. So yeah, Booker T stopped by on his channel and they're just gonna be talking about that fight with Stone Cold way back when. I don't know what year this was, to be honest, but I know it was 2000. It was a WWF. Maybe like 2002 or 2003. I don't remember when Stone Cold left. I swear he left like before 2003. But yeah, let's take a watch of the video.
This video is sponsored by DraftKings. Hey guys, Maven here. Now I'm with two-time Hall of Famer right there.
That is, baby.
Booker T. Book, what are we going to be breaking down today?
Five-time WCW World Champion. Let's not forget. Plus an extra one in WWE in 2006. As King Booker, no less.
Bakersfield, California, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Booker T inside the grocery store.
Everyone's seen this. It's one of my favorite segments. We're going to get into some behind the scenes, hopefully share some secrets no one's heard before.
Let's do it.
You ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Nah, check to see if they're fresh.
Book, one of the questions I've always wondered. Real grocery store.
Oh yeah, Green Frog, Bakersfield, California. It was in this little neighborhood. It was crazy. So many people in the neighborhood came out to watch this scene right here. So this was a famous place right here.
Did they say don't go to this area or only stay in this side of the store?
They gave us a route and said, guys, y'all can do whatever y'all want. Let's just make some magic action. And we could only do it in one take. We only had one shot. So for me, that's the beauty of performing, going out and really living the script. No matter what it is, I'm getting the hell beat out of me, but it's going to be a great script.
Which makes sense because, it's wrestling. All you got is one take. Granted, this is sometimes they do it in backstage for what I heard, but they don't do it continuously. I mean, they gotta wrap it up. I don't know if this was live, but that part, that grocery store brawl, but it's similar to when they're in the ring. Fightings happen, action rolling. All you got is one take. You're not gonna say cut, It's not Hollywood. It's pro wrestling. And Booker T's hilarious. This man grabbed. I think that was Pops, the cereal. He said, "Gotta make sure these are fresh." Bro, if it's sealed, I'm positive it's fresh. But whatever. It was just something he had to say, to get the camera rolling.
So, Book, we see some people in the store where they.
I'm sorry, but this time though, when I'm at Walmart, I remember one time I seen this peanut butter. I opened the jar, but the cover right underneath the lid, right where it sealed the freshness, it was torn off. I was like, what the? It was, yeah. So yeah, people be doing that apparently. It's weird. Booker T, the prime example. Kayfabe, of course.
So, Book, we see some people in the store. Were they plants? Were they couldn't have been real customers.
Of course they were plants.
Of course.
I mean, come on, man. What do you think? You've been in the business long enough,
I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for them, Book.
Yeah. Maybe like it's not me, bro. Gotta let the fans know, you know what I'm saying? That's a fact, though. Now, real talk, it did have me wondering, though, so I ain't gonna hold you. It had me wondering. I'm like, yo, what's up with those people, bro? And it's funny, because the way they just look back, I was like, what the hell? Like, looking at the camera and stuff. So, yeah. Credit to Maven, bro. Because I have been wondering for that. I've been wondering that for the longest.
I wasn't scared.
You wasn't scared?
I wasn't scared, man.
Putting the boots to him.
Get your ass up.
Uh-oh, is that Austin?
So, obviously, that's not a store patron.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
I mean, do you remember his name? Do you know anything about him?
It could have been one of the guys from the neighborhood.
Gotcha.
I'm saying,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, we got there. It was early. We set it up, and they said, shoot, whoever you put in front of me, that they're gonna get an ass whooping. That's what.
Yeah, and that facial right there.
Oh,
says,
yeah.
That says it all. Now, up to this point,
Yeah.
what was scripted? Was that to this point where did you know he was gonna come behind you?
I knew this part was gonna happen, and it was gonna be off to the races.
Gotcha.
From that point on, it's almost like tying up. You got one tie up in the match.
Yeah.
And this was it.
That was it.
And then from that point on, we had to
calling it out there.
We had to call it, man. When I go somewhere now to a convention, and I don't know, throughout the whole day, people will come up to me and say, "Hey, Book, my favorite match was when match was you and Stone Cold Steve Austin in the grocery store." And I'm like, it wasn't a match.
Yeah, it wasn't a match.
It was so, compelling. That's the way people feel about it.
That's why.
To be honest, that was a promo pretty much. Cause I don't know, I didn't see the whole thing. I only see clips, and those always Stone Cold like putting a whooping on him. Cause I don't know if Booker T actually fought back, like even land a single blow. But based on like the beginning, you could tell that's a promo. It wasn't necessarily a match. Cause Booker, he was just at the grocery store minding his business, freaking eating pop cereal in aisle whatever, just pretty much being an asshole to the product, and then he just got whooped right there. He like, Stone Cold's here? I bet. Where's he at? Nothing, no pop. So yeah, it makes sense. You know what happens? Like this, promos outside the ring where somebody's in the house. Like I remember for one instance, 2009, Randy Orton was in the house. This was the road to WrestleMania. So this was their upcoming match at WrestleMania 25 when Triple H was the WWE champion. Randy Orton was at a house. I'm positive that wasn't his house. It was a prop house. I don't know where. St. Louis, I'm not sure. But yeah, he was sitting down on the couch. He was next to his wife. To be honest, I don't know if that was his wife for real. I think it was a plant. But yeah. So he was just talking. I guess he was like cutting a promo to Triple H, via satellite, like they say. And then Triple H came down, busting through the door with a sledgehammer and started beating on him. Then, the cops came, boom, So stuff like that. It was just an ambush, just like how it was right here. It's just a sense of realism. And pretty much saying, it's a TV show, that's all to it. We know it's not wrestling, it's sports entertainment. Like, we know the time we're on. So it's good to involve some realistic element into the fold for their match. Because I don't know what happened after that brawl, to be honest. But with Triple H and Randy Orton's case, it magnifies the beef between them. And then boom, here comes WrestleMania. I think the stipulation was, is Triple H losing by disqualification, the title will change hand. It wasn't the best match in the world, but for the build-up, that's all it was to it.
I've always told you, it's my favorite segment.
Yeah.
There we go.
You see, segment. Yeah. Segment, not promo. Yeah.
Not the oranges, book. Not the oranges.
Man. They had to throw out all this stuff. They had to get rid of it,
Yeah.
All contaminated.
You know what, the people outside probably would have bought it if you gave them the opportunity.
That's a fact. If they were like fans for real, they would have kept the orange, as long as they can. If it rots in a week, if they able to especially maintain it for like 10 years, they'll keep them on, man. The wrestling fans be like that. It's crazy.
Happy holidays! Excuse me, sir. Do you have any grapefruit bun?
You guys' dialogue back and forth the whole time, was any of that pre-rehearsed, scripted, or anything? All this is on.
I give Steve Austin a lot of credit just because he was able to go out there. That's why I say it had that innate ability to be able to work on the fly. All that stuff was ad-lib. We had no script at all. You know what I mean? The pizzeria song he was singing out.
Yeah.
I'm like, where do you get this stuff from? I mean, do you sit around and watch that much TV? Because he seemed like he had every quote from some genre. It was crazy. So for me, I'm just following.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Right there and, seeing where this thing goes.
Still on the babyface shine.
It's pretty much babyface shine the whole time.
They're gonna free flowers. Take free flowers. Bah!
Now, what we talking about when we talk about babyface shine? We're talking about putting a real match together.
We put the match together in the grocery store. The babyface shine is, the good guy, which is Steve Austin in this situation. He's gonna take control.
He's giving the fans a
Okay, I figured that's what he meant too by babyface shine. But I wasn't entirely sure, because that's the first time I heard it. So kudos to Maven for asking that question for the viewers.
reason to cheer, a reason to get behind him.
As well as this the payoff.
Yeah.
This is the payoff. Stone Cold Steve Austin finally gets his hands on Booker T. No matter where it is, it's going to be an ass whooping. You know what I mean? So for me, I'm just taking my licks right now, seeing where this thing goes, and hopefully I can get find my spots, as we go along.
I love it. I love it. Was that walnuts? Your pants are ripped, so you're all in on this.
Oh, bro, I thought I had cut my leg open on something right there when I ripped my leg because I snagged it on something and it just ripped right through it. I was real nervous about that, but
that's your clothing.
Oh yeah,
they didn't give you.
Oh no, that was my
clothing.
Oh yeah, everything was, but I got reimbursed. I was on the list. Yeah, I was on the list.
Oh no, here come the flower. There you go. You want me to make you a cake?
To me, that's what adds to it. The fact that right now Steve relatively still looks like he did when he walked in. You look like a damn mess. You look like a damn mess.
One thing about this business, man, I look at myself right there too. And I say this is the position in professional wrestling that if you don't find yourself in at least one time you hadn't been in professional wrestling. Right. This is the embodiment for me as far as professional wrestling goes, because it is to be embellished to whatever we want it to be for our fans that's watching it.
That's the moment you want to find yourself.
Oh my God, man, what a moment.
Man, Book, I bet you.
Hey, that's a fact too. That's what makes me nervous of being a wrestler, to be honest. You gotta do a lot of wild stuff, right? And that's one of them. Just being covered up in something crazy. Like I remember, for instance, back in the day, Attitude Era, Vince McMahon and Shane, they were up in the stage, and then the X who was in the ring, they they hit a cue, and it was like a bunch of brown stuff just coming from the rafters, hitting Shane and Vince McMahon, all covered up in brown stuff. They said that, like, they say manure, right, in storyline. Obviously, it wasn't, or at least it could not have been. That would have been some really sick stuff, bro. But yeah, just and it's just right, and just not it. It is not just that, just the process of washing it off afterwards, right? Scrubbing all over your body like intensely, just trying to get rid of the stain, the smell, whatever. Using God knows how many shampoo, right, or whatever the hell, on your hair to make sure it was as good as, before that segment started, or before your workday started at the arena. Another example, more recent, is when Roman Reigns was tied up on a at a ring post, was handcuffed behind him. Um, and I didn't see this live. This was when I wasn't watching it, the product, but I seen clips of it, and just Roman Reigns was tied up, and it was Baron Corbin and somebody else. They were just like pouring dog food on him, because at the time Roman Reigns was called the big. He was calling himself the big dog, right? Like, as in, like, the top guy, whatever. This one, when he was a face, nobody cared about him, right, as a baby face, because if you look at him, he's not a baby face like that. They gotta stop lying to themselves. But anyways, yeah, they pouring dog food on him, right, from like top, just dripping all the way to the bottom or whatever. So just like the process, like that moment's like, I boom. But then the process after, just like washing it off, is gotta be so annoying, right? And then you got the spare clothes, right? Now obviously you're gonna wear clothes to leave the arena and stuff, but just like seeing all that stuff, just like all the stains on your equipment, it's just like it gotta be bothersome to a degree. Though I don't know if they're the one washing them. I'd probably have somebody else wash it for them, but yeah, it's still annoying, nevertheless. But yeah, that's sports entertainment for you.
Watching it. That's the moment you want to find yourself
Oh
in.
my God, man, what a moment.
Man, Book, I bet you guys did so much damage to this grocery store. But speaking of betting, first I gotta talk about today's sponsor, DraftKings. If you're looking for a way to be a part of the action without even leaving your house,
Real talk, I would skip the ad, but in respect to Maven, I'll just let it run.
look no further than DraftKings Casino, America's #1 online casino. As we speak, DraftKings has over 30 real money games, but the real reason I'm partnered with them is to let you in on an exciting deal going on right now. All new customers who sign up and use promo code MAVEN and make a minimum $5 deposit will get an instant deposit match up to $100 in casino credits. But Maven, DraftKings isn't available in my area. No worries. Just check out the DraftKings Daily Fantasy app, where you can win cash prizes all season long. And the most important, the thing that'll make you sleep easy at night, is knowing that DraftKings is safe, secure, and reliable. And Book, the best part is for all new customers. As long as they use promo code MAVEN, DraftKings will match their deposit dollar for dollar with a minimum of $5, up to $100 in casino credits. So Book, what do you have to say about that?
Can you dig that, sucker?
I love it how you got the patrons back there looking. Like, imagine if that was going on in real life.
Yo, that would've been crazy.
You think people be just standing there with their
Somebody
basket?
please call the police.
They'd be terrified.
Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, it depends on the person, but I think they would just stand there. Nah, probably not stiff like that. They probably like lean back a little bit, like, oh, so what the hell is happening? This is that. Like, you seen the guy, the one that was the closest with the gray sweats. You look at his face. He looked like he was in awe. Like, that's a real expression, believe it or not. But it would have been crazy. Maybe probably one guy would have called the police, but just to witness all that, just like, oh snap. This day of May 2024, because this was early 2000. You already know, people got their phones out, boom, record, right? Ain't nobody worried about calling the police, bro. If you work there, then hell yeah. What? Because if you work there, ain't no way you missing all that. Nah.
Oh, yeah, we're just getting started.
The car. Was the card? Did you guys just find that, or was that?
That was
had to be.
That was ad-libbed.
Get out of here!
I swear to God.
It works. It works.
Yeah.
All of this was ad-libbed. And I'm just going with it.
And look at your face.
Yeah.
Look at you. This scene, this
Man's
segment
rock.
doesn't make it, doesn't get pulled off without that facial right there. That's what makes it so much. You got your heel in that predicament.
I won't do it no more. Shabba gets me tired. I won't do it no more. Shabba.
I won't. Did you say I won't do it no more? So you're in the begging. You're in the begging stages.
Oh no, not the begging stage, bro.
Watching it, man, I can't
They would just
stop
say
crying,
anything,
and I
bro.
know
On
that's what
God.
people get out of this when they see it. It's hard to stop crying, from laughter.
As the match is going down, is
The
Steve
segment?
leading it? Are you guys? He seems like he's in complete control. You're just going with the flow at this point.
I'm just following. Stone Cold is whispering in my ear at the same time, and we're just having some fun,
It looks like a blast.
Please, I won't do this. Please.
Alright. The witnesses, that's because they're looking at it now like really stiff with it. So they look just like they're watching the show. So not realistic enough.
Now we talk about how in a match, and then we did, this is like a match being put together. What's about to come?
Well, I'm creating space right now.
Right.
That's what I teach at my wrestling school.
Right.
I'm creating space right here so I can finally get a moment. You know what I mean? Get a moment so I can try to either, beat the hell out of Stone Cold Steve Austin, or for me, escape.
Yeah,
was my
recovering
game
stuff.
plan was escape.
Oh, you want some crackers? Yeah.
What's he setting it up to? He's creating that space.
He's creating a little bit more space, just so we can bring the fans in.
Absolutely.
Just a little bit more.
And you talk about this is what you teach your kids at the school, which thank you for having us at
Appreciate
Reality
it.
of Wrestling.
Thank you.
Amazing school.
Shout out to Maven for that shot of Booker of Reality of Wrestling. Oh man, hit it with the thrust kick.
Now, what do we have right there? What happened right there?
I had time to put some heat on it.
Time to get the heat.
Time to get some heat.
So, would you consider that's your heat spot, right?
That is your heat spot.
There's your heat
time
spot.
to break him down a little bit. Time to get a little piece of the action, a little champagne witches, a little caviar dreams. And I'll touch him up just a little bit, So that's what we're about to do here. Yeah.
And by heat spot, what we mean is the heel taking over and taking control over on the babyface.
Taking over, but you got to understand, I went through a lot at this point.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So it would have been hard for me to make a full comeback. You know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah. Cause you're already getting beat. You got beaten up so much, Now you're fighting back with whatever you have left in you. But bottom line, you're not winning that fight. Just gotta make it realistic as possible. So respect that.
Because my energy level is low right now. I mean, he's beating me from pillar to post. But I want to try to find some higher ground. I want to try to escape, get away from this situation, run. Is my modus operandi.
I can also argue that by the begging off you did was putting him at ease.
Saved me a little bit of time.
Absolutely.
Too. Saved me a little bit of time.
Yeah,
True heel.
heelish. Yeah, exactly. Heelish move. I was just about to say that.
Get your ass. Get in there.
The freezer. All right. The fact that you guys were not only given free reign of the grocery store, you guys were given free reign of the damn back.
I don't think
that's
told
why.
us to go back there.
Wow. It's understandable though.
At that point.
Yeah, and as a fact, it can't. Yeah. Everybody's in the moment too. Oh no. Yeah.
So with Austin coming out, obviously one of the most iconic parts of this entire segment is him with the milk, pouring it all over himself. Was that planned?
We didn't prepare every single moment, but we thought about what the fans, would have been feeling when they was watching this. And for me, I understand the payoff.
Yeah.
The payoff is for Stone Cold. Everything about this night It's about Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Right, right. And you, even though you might not have had a direct map, you might not have had a GPS coordinates of where to go, you had a direction. You knew, what you wanted to accomplish.
Good baby face, good baby face. You know, you follow the lead.
Absolutely.
You know, and that's what I was doing right here.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go, little baby. You want a bird? Let's see how much it costs. Oh, no.
I love how you finish it off, though.
Oh, I'm gonna get you.
When I unfold myself, I'm gonna get you.
As soon as I get myself back together.
How much did WWE pay to rent out that supermarket?
I
Great
think
question.
after all of the damages, I think they wrote a check for like $15K.
15K?
Yeah.
I think that was 15K well spent.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. It might have been a little bit
All right.
more. Yeah. They might have got a little tip. You know what I mean? You know.
We had no clue they were going in the stock.
Money was plentiful back then.
All right, facts. Yeah, okay.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Was there anything that
Wait.
was
What did he say? Checks and championships?
Checks and champions.
Yes, it was.
Oh,
Was there
okay.
anything
I thought
that
Maven
was
said
in
that.
it that was placed that you guys knew you were going to aim for, go for?
Everything was ad-libbed. We had everything at our disposal to be able to use that was safe.
Gotcha.
And Steve did that. And it turned out to be, gold, man. It really did. It turned out to be one of my golden moments in wrestling, but no props. Everything was real as it could be.
It was definitely gold.
Yeah.
So, Book, where can we catch you these days?
It's the reality of wrestling. A matter of fact, click the link, guys. Click the link. Do it. Do it now.
Now, I thought reality of wrestling was actually not lie. I was gonna say I didn't thought it was a like a wrestling company, like it, broadcast on wherever. But no, yeah, I was wrong. No, yeah, I didn't know that. 'Cause I knew it was that, and I knew it was a school too, because one of the NOE member, Simone family member, he's in reality of wrestling. I think Umaga's son is on there, I believe. Yeah, may catch it one of these days. Let me just click on this video. In respect to Booker T, I'll probably watch it later at work or whatever. Don't got time to watch it now. But it was a cool vid. So it's like, when you play fight with a sibling or a friend or whatever, you guys is going with the flow. Obviously, y'all is not going you're not being hellacious, right? With every blow, right, and stuff like that. That's what pro wrestling is, especially them backstage segments where they're brawling. It's pretty much like play fighting. And now in particular to in the grocery store, boom. Because I was like, in a way, and all that could be scripted for real, in terms of like following a proper script. They were just going with the flow, boom, like Booker T said, anything safe, they'll do. The only difference with that and with like normal people, they're trained professional, so they know what's off limits and what's not. They follow their instinct, and then boom, just like Stone Cold followed his instinct, Booker T followed Stone Cold's instinct, right? To be in that proper position for Stone Cold to beat him up properly. So yeah, it was a cool vid though, especially how great that segment was, just to watch the breakdown. That cashier, I wish she would have sold a little bit more, but obviously she's not a professional. When the lights gets bright, people have the tendency to be like freeze or don't know what to do. So that was just in that case with her and the people that was involved as witnesses. They were just watching something unfold live, right? I don't know if it was live for real, but yeah, live. So yeah, it was cool. Shout out to Maven Hoffman. Shout out to the 6-time world champion, 2-time Hall of Famer Booker T. You can catch him every Tuesday on national television on NXT. I'm not gonna say he's a great commentator. He's a good commentator. This guy's an entertaining one at that. He's not somebody like, let's say, Jerry Lawler or stuff to the nature. Cause there's times when he just rambles on, but it's okay. Again, he's very entertaining, so that's cool. If you're entertaining, that's all you can ask for, to be honest, in a commentator role as a color analyst. So Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Peace, I'm out.